About a beautiful, beautiful plant that actually is amazingly easy to grow, a butterfly bush. This is a one-piece Princess Pink butterfly bush live plant. It is a perennial for you, so you're investing in your garden. Look how gorgeous that is. These are so fun to have in your garden. 3 easy pays at $9.99 on this. And this will be your attraction for your butterflies and your hummingbirds and all of your pollinators as well. And they're easy to grow. Look how pretty that butterfly is. All right, shipping and handling's free. This is our girl next door, Carolyn Gracie, who has been a gardener for a lifetime.
Like you, Pat.
Yeah, and you learned it like I did from your mom and dad. Your mom and dad are still with you, and they have a great garden. So
exactly, yeah.
That's
and,
nice.
And they work hard in it every day. So hi, everybody. This may or may not be my final plant presentation of the season.
We hope not.
We are really winding down on your opportunity to get plants from QVC.com. So this is my Princess Pink butterfly bush, which we haven't seen since a couple months ago, near the beginning of the season. And I wanted to bring it back out one more time because right now is really the perfect time to plant your butterfly bushes. And what you're going to get is this half-gallon pot size, which is a really big plant that's going to be ready to go this season. You will get these beautiful 6 to 10 inch flower spikes and a gorgeous fragrance from this plant as well. Not all butterfly bushes have a fragrance. This one not only has a gorgeous apple blossom pink color, but a honey sweet vanilla fragrance that is really intoxicating. Nice. It's also a nice size butterfly bush. It only gets 5 by 5 when you put it in the ground. You can keep it even more compact than that in a pot, which is totally fine. Plant this in what you're seeing right here, one of the larger Roberta's whiskey barrels. You can do anything that's like maybe a 12 to 16 inch pot for this.
Okay.
And in the ground, again, it only gets 5 by 5. Some butterfly bushes get really outlandishly tall and
that's the way I knew
them
before. They got really tall and sort of skinny and leggy, and they were sort of out of control. Where this is compact.
So this what you're gonna. This is a pollinator magnet. You will have butterflies all over this. In fact, the way to tell is if you go with a hose to spray this in the summer to water it, and they all fly off.
Oh, that would be cool.
And I love this too. I learned this from Philip Watson, our good friend, that a butterfly bush that only gets this height is eye level. So you can see all the butterflies instead of them all being way up there where you can't see what's going on.
Oh, that's a really good call out. I love that. It sounds like something Philip would teach us, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, so when we get, and is it deer resistant?
It is, yeah, of course. Although you said your German Shepherd used to devour yours, so pet friendly. But the deer don't like these, and especially this one, because they don't like the fragrance. And also the feel of these is a little bit spiky, a little bit fuzzy. So pollinators love, hummingbirds love, deer and rabbits not so much. And also, if you're starting a pollinator garden, this is kind of like the star of the show. You need to have 1 or 2 of these right in the middle and then plant all of your cone flowers and your pollinator flowers all around it for that beautiful corner of the garden. But, you know, with Girl Next Door, we wanted to make sure that we brought almost all of my plants in that could be put in a pot or in the ground.
Okay, good.
Because, you know, my goal was for those of you who are retiring, who don't have a large space anymore, or who have that space all filled up, so now you're concentrating on pots, you would have a nice selection of plants that are easy to grow, guaranteed gorgeous result, and pollinator magnets. That's kind of what my collection's all about.
What do I need as far as, so I'm going to get this and it'll ship immediately. In fact, I can already see, do you see the little blooms on here?
With a plant that's already a year or so old like that, you're going to get results right away. This is a perennial, as most of you know, so it's going to come back every year. And you don't have to trim it, deadhead it, really do anything to it. Fertilize when you first plant, and then every couple of weeks, or you can use the Roberta's Time Release, which is a granular fertilizer, which you do once per season. The Bounty fertilizer, you're going to, actually, a secret is the plants love both, if you can. But the Bounty, if you have that already, you mix that with water and pour it in.
Yeah, at least do this.
Yeah.
And this would be what you put in the hole. Does it need sun, shade?
Yes, they love sunshine. Part sun is fine. The more sun it gets, the more flowers you're going to get. And again, they're all going to have that beautiful Princess Pink color. This is not a common color. This is not the light pink color that you typically see at the local garden shop, where most of the butterfly bushes are white or like that light blue or a light pink. They're all pretty, but this one has a really gorgeous raspberry, or almost like an apple blossom pink, which is deeper, and it looks like a fairy tale color. And again, that intoxicating wonderful vanilla, honey sweet vanilla fragrance that emanates from these. So you're going to enjoy them as much as the butterflies.
Yeah, and I love the idea that it's fragrance. I didn't know that it actually, we
Most
could
butterfly
find
bushes
one.
don't
Right.
have one.
Because the butterfly bush, and I will tell you, the reason my shepherd loved it was because shepherds are territorial, and I had it planted towards the, too close to the fence.
Oh.
And so they have to have, I learned that after she ate it the first year, but they have to have a path. Shepherds and,
I love
and
that.
other,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have to have a path to be able to go around. And even my little dog does that now.
But if you do
or
have
my grand dog.
like Pat and I, and me especially now with all my doggies, they're out in the yard, and you want to make sure that what you have out there is okay for your pets. This is something that you can be assured is fine. Not all plants are, and certainly check with your vet, but this is something I have planted in many places in my garden.
Yeah, and I can see why, because it is a stunner. And it gets better year after year after year. I mean, that's the beauty. You're investing in your garden.
Exactly.
And we're talking about $29.98. It shows up at your house. You don't have to spend your Saturday morning, going to try and figure out which plant you should be buying. Carolyn brought this. She researched it. She brought it to you. These will ship out immediately. I suggest, if you can, if your budget affords, get a couple.
They look beautiful, and you guys, you get huge bang for your buck and very little work on your part. So highly recommend. And
huge bang for your buck.
And you want the butterflies to come to your yard more than everyone else's, so they will absolutely love this. And they're on their way.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a few
they
already.
are. All right. Girl next door.
Our guarantee is same as Roberta's. For a perennial like this, it's 1 year from when you plant it. So if you don't have good luck for some reason, there's any issue at all, we will replace it for you or with something comparable. If it's too late in the season, we'll send you something next season, but we want you to have success. So be sure and call us, email us, ask questions.
Send pictures.
Yes,
we want
but
to
get your plants soon, you guys, because they're disappearing off of QVC.com very soon.
Thank you for saying that, Carolyn.
Okay. Thanks,
all
everybody.
Right. Always a pleasure. Have a cupcake.
Oh, thanks, Pat.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, and